Hey, I'm Bobby Grace, owner and creator of Bobby Grace Putters. I want to show you exactly how we make our putters here at our shop in Florida. We have our own computer milling machines, and we start with a solid block of 303 stainless. This is our 3-diamond model. As you see, 3 diamonds on the hosel. That denotes how long the hosel is and exactly what kind of balance it is. This is milled out of 303 stainless with a welded on hosel. These are our custom putters and our most expensive product. We start first with this block of steel. This is a solid billet, and after the first operation we put this in the machine, and after 8 different tool changes you'll see this comes out with engraving, the sight line, the cavity, well, the entire shape of the head, even the sole, and that usually takes about 30 to 35 minutes. Then what we do is we send this over to another machine, and we put in the one weight port, we put in the second weight port, we cut off the top of the whole putter face because that's the block that we were holding it with on the first operation. Let me show you what that looks like in 1 second. Well, right here we have the weight port being done. Second weight port. It's roughing out the shape of the weight port. Then it's going to change tools and it's going to tap the thread to hold in the weight. We haven't even done the engraving, which goes back on the other big machine. So there's 3 operations here, from taking off the face on the first vise to putting in one weight port in the second vise, and then the second weight port in the third vise.
In the first set of vices, you'll notice that the engraving will be done in those 2 putter heads at first. In the second set of vices, we move the putters along. The top hole is put in for the hosel to be set in prior to welding. The third set of vices, you'll see that the face actually gets its 3-dimensional milling, which puts a 10-inch radius on the face, not flat loft, but a 10-inch roll. And then a pocket is milled to fit our insert perfectly. And the fourth set of vices actually has the top line radius being milled and the sole leading edge bevel. And you'll see all the parts flow smoothly through the process.
Okay. Alright, so now it's changing tools. Wow. There we go. Now it's going to drill the hole. No, it's actually going to do the corners of the triangle. One does the rough out, then the other comes in and does the corners because it's a different size end mill.
Can you open it?
Yep.
I want to take a peek at that up close.
See how it's going in the corners? You can hear it just hogging out a little bit of metal, cleaning it just right. Okay, and so when we get this, these weights need to fit in like this. Okay? In each one, they need to fit in. Just so. And both of our tungstens and our stainless. Tungsten's just slightly different size, but it still fits in and still comes out. And that's the test right there. Because see, if your tools are wearing down, then that won't work. So there you go. That's just the way we need it. come out. They've had that little chamfer done there and the top line, but that little chamfer you need to just take the lines out. Okay, now, stay right there because this is next. Then, we have to do a final on it. And these different wheels really make a difference on the finish and how soft it is. Now it's ready for welding. Now we're ready for either a 6-diamond hosel, which is face balanced, or a 3-diamond hosel, which is your standard 35% toe down. That gives you a great idea of why we weld the hosels on, so we can be fast on our feet and make custom orders for customers that want particular hosels. There's other hosels that go on here too. That's just what we're working on this week, the 3-diamond and the 6-diamond. So this puppy's ready to be welded. Measuring is the depth of the engraving, okay? And that's got to be around 80. So we'll hit it at different points, and you'll see it's very close to 80. See?
Call us with your specs to order your custom stainless steel putter.